Hello Taurus, this is Victoria from Mindful Bamboo and I'm here with your September Tarot forecast. As always, we'll take a look at the relationship, at the career and workspace, and also I'll get you some guidance from the universe on how to utilize the energies of the months of September. Also, we'll pull some messages from your person of interest to yourself. And yeah, and I will start with an Oracle deck, as always. Let's get started. Let's see what we have for Taurus in September. So Venus has finally turned direct, which will enable a lot more flow into communication and into taking action towards relationships, towards communicating what is it that you want and going for what is it or who is it that you would like to acknowledge as somebody close, somebody important in your life. It can be a love relationship, it doesn't have to be. It can also be a colleague, a friend, a sibling, a parent, you know, but this is almost like what you've accumulated, what you've learned, what you've realized for yourself during the retrograde time in August. This is now the time to share it with the world, to present yourself in this new light with the new information. Okay, time to go. Very interesting card. Let me read from the book. You are at the end of one journey and have not yet begun the next. This is the moment to bless your experience thus far. Take stock of what you've learned. It's time to move on to new experiences and a new way of being. There is nothing left for you to do, be, or experience in your present circumstances. Take the risk and move on, even if you need to be in transition for a time. Your destiny is calling you. So whatever resonates for you, whatever it is, whatever the chapter is that you're closing at this time, just release it. Especially if you are struggling because you feel like you still feel obligation to save it somehow, to do something to show you support, this is exactly what the spirit is asking you not to do. Just let it go. If you're not sure about leaving it, just at least take a break from trying to do something, right? And if it's a relationship, this may well be the result of the retrograde, because during retrograde the energies were more introspective, right? You kind of shifted, ascended, and adjusted the energy, your belief system and your energy towards more of what makes you happy, what you want, how you want to build your life, right? And now, as the effect in the outside world, certain things may fall off from your life because they don't match that new energy, that new vibration. There we go. Okay, let's see what we have for Taurus with tarot. Using my Thelma deck today. And by the way, I'm doing this for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, so you're welcome to check out readings for all of your placements. We have King of Pentacles in reverse, Knight of Wands, Two of Cups. Then we have for your work, we have the Chariot. Yes, baby, that's what I'm talking about. Seven of Swords, Five of Wands. Swords are weeks, so something's happening in 7 weeks here. Advice, Magician, Judgment, Queen of Pentacles. We have Queen and King of Pentacles. Well, it's a couple, it's like a good match of two entrepreneurial souls. It can be an actual match, it's like a husband and wife card. It can be a romantic couple. It can also be a business partnership, right? But this is like a very smooth match where you complement each other, you know, when the both of you kind of know each other's strengths and weaknesses, and you kind of have each other's back and you build on it. And the differences actually make your strengths stronger. That's what I'm getting. But yet, those, like the King and Queen of Pentacles, are very practical people, and that could mean that you're dealing with another Earth sign, of course, because you're an Earth sign, so you're one of those, and your partner could be Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. Not necessarily, but that's like the general vibe of your connection. You know, it's like a practical partnership. You may be discussing this month on what kind of home you want to build for yourself, or maybe you're decorating, or something about the kids and their future, or it's something about the maybe budget and spendings, you know, like some very practical things. Okay. And certain secrets will come to light in 7 weeks. Maybe not secrets necessarily, but something will be brought to light. Something will be uncovered, discussed, made clear within 7 weeks. Within 7 weeks. So between now and 7 weeks from now, which is roughly end of October, a little bit before that. So it's something like end of Libra season. Yeah, there we go. That probably makes more sense. Okay, so we have for your love life, we have King of Pentacles in reverse, Knight of Wands, and Two of Cups. So strong soulmate energy, somebody who is very passionate about you, has a lot of physical attraction, something that may sometimes make them impatient, or may wanna may get them to kind of like act before they think. But with King of Pentacles in reverse, I'm getting that this person is thinking that there's something in their life, in their karmic reality, in their practical aspect of what they're doing, where they are, that they don't feel very confident in. It's almost like they don't, if you're already in a relationship, it doesn't seem like you're okay with it, or you understand it and they know it, and they feel in kind of there's like an inferiority complex, but in that specific area. It could be things like they make less money than you do, or they don't have like an established status. Maybe they're just getting started in a new field, or maybe they've spent a lot of money recently on some emergency, or covering taxes for themselves or for somebody close, or something like that. So they lost a lot of money, for example, and now they cannot treat you the way they want, like provide for you, maybe get you gifts, or take you out, take you on vacation, something along those lines. So there is this feeling of like, oh, I don't like Taurus to see me that way, or yeah, I wish I could do better for Taurus, something along those lines. For your career space, we have the Chariot, Seven of Swords, and Five of Wands. So major arcana, this is Cancer energy. Could be dealing with a Cancer, of course. Confident movement forward. I like all this confidence. It's definitely feeling like a big energy coming out of Venus retrograde. All right, so this desire and determination to move forward to some new horizons, right? Like, it's enough. I've been cooped up here too long. I'm ready for new lands and new challenges in a good way. Speaking of challenges, there is Seven of Swords and Five of Wands here, which means that there will be people who will not make it a smooth ride for you, right? They may be hiding some information. They may just all have difference of opinion, and you'll have to be an adult in the room and kind of help them reconcile or find a compromise or something like that. And it's very important that you don't cover up the truth while you're doing it. That's what I'm getting here, that it's important to be able to highlight the truth, if anything, right? Whatever that's gonna mean, whether it means that whether it means that you know, things have to change big time, like from the ground up, in the organization, in the team, on the project, whatever it is. Or that some people may be dishonest, may be acting dishonestly, right? And we need to highlight that in order to adjust that behavior. Okay, when it comes to advice, we have that Queen of Pentacles. So continue focusing on your stability in the physical world, your finances, maybe some legalistic issues, and your home, your family. Very important topic. But also it's interesting, I'm seeing 21 with the two of these cards, and 21 is the world, which is end of a cycle. So it's like another reminder of that card about ending something, right? Like there is an end to something where you are supposed to acknowledge all the new information that you've learned, all the experience, and also learning to understand what you actually want. Again, take it how it resonates for a context, right? So that cycle was useful for you to know these things, but that's it. Its purpose is done. Or if it was a soulmate that you had a contract with, your contract with them is done, because there is nothing more to learn or for the two of you to show each other, right? So it's important to be an adult and make the right move. And if you're feeling like you don't vibe with each other anymore, like you are trying very hard, much harder than what it should be, right? It's a very clear sign that your story is done here. You're supposed to let go of each other. There is also Four of Cups on the bottom of the deck, which I feel like is saying that any lost opportunity can be transformed into something new and beautiful. So treat it that way. If some of you are thinking, okay, with this information that I have now, if I had it a month ago, I would have acted very differently in this and that situation. Don't be sorry, don't go back, don't do regrets. Okay, let's see what we have for Taurus from their person of interest. Okay, got a few. We have I lost everything? I just want you all the time. Yeah, we could see that was that Knight of Wands. I meant what I said the last time you spoke. That's what I'm hearing. And I'm too afraid to talk to you. Yeah, and that was big news for them as well, clearly. Something from what they said was something unexpected for themselves, right? And that's one of the reasons that they don't feel like talking right now, because they think that either it was interpreted in the wrong way, or you know, they made it worse somehow. So now, like, I don't know how I'm gonna face Taurus after what I said or did, whatever it was. Okay, I think I'm gonna end it here. Thank you so much for joining me today, Taurus. I hope this was useful, and please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I'll be back with more readings very soon. Bye, everyone.